This question, right? I think this plane geometry question is kind of not very difficult if you do the correct setup of the algebra. Okay, so like because for the first one, they want you to prove the two angle. So the trick will be either one of the angle will be your algebra. You can choose. So it's either this or DAC. So for me, I prefer my setup to be PBA because it's directly outside the circle. It's quite direct that I need to get a tangent chord going. So I started off with this. And I try to get this. Okay, so I try to get this. So first of all, if I start with this, I actually see a tangent chord. And after I see a tangent chord, I saw an alternate angle, which is exactly what I want. So in part one, right, the main thing is just a tangent chord and an alternate angle. Then you will be able to show the angle. Okay, so if you have done part one using algebra, best will be you continue with the same algebra. So this is X, this is X. So far, these are what we have already. So the next one, I'm going to show a CBT. So CBT is here. So if you look carefully, right, the CBT is, so I'm trying to get to 90 minus 2x. So I'm trying to get this to 90 minus 2x. So you look at your current x and you can play around with your x that you already gotten. And there are property that you have not used, like the diameter. Because of the diameter, there's an angle in a semicircle. And because of the angle in a semicircle and the algebra that you have, you can do an angle sum of triangle. And because of this angle sum of triangle, it actually helps you to find the same segment here. So if you look at what I did, I mentioned about the angle in semicircle. I mentioned about the angle sum of triangle. And because of this, it leads me to angle in the opposite segment. So that is the cyclic chord. So I managed to find this angle through the cyclic chord. And then I can apply my angle on a straight line to find the green angle. So it's very simple. After that, it's just angle on a straight line. You will get exactly to 90 minus x and just change out the x to PBA. So it's one of the questions that actually flow quite nicely. Okay, so I think most of you should be able to understand. But if you don't want to do it by algebra, I think it's quite difficult. I don't know how to explain without algebra. So when I see question like that, angle equal to angle, I will just let one of the angle be algebra. Then it makes all the applying of the circle property a lot easier.